What's up guys, my name is Brendan and this is Student of the Community. In this show, you guys send me your clips through Instagram's direct messenger and then I give you guys the best tips I can. That way we can all learn from each other and become a student of the community. With that said, let's get started. Our first clip comes from Jonas and he's looking for some tips on his cork. He says he's struggling to get all the way around. Let's check it out. The first thing I want to say is you are so close to landing that cork, but there's one thing I want you to focus on. You did a great job of setting in the beginning and getting a full gainer set before bringing in your twist, but when you brought in your twist, you let your arms go loose, flying to your opposite side. If I'm twisting to my left, like I do in my cork, I want to bring my arms towards my left shoulder and closer towards my body. If I let them go loose and fly away, then it's gonna kill all of my twist. Try that cork again, but next time, focus on bringing your arms towards your twisting side. Our second clip comes from Christopher, and he sent us his attempt of cart triple full on the grass for the very first time. Let's check it out. That was ridiculously close, but there's two things I want you to focus on. The first is your arms. When you do a cart triple full, you need to push off the ground in your cartwheel to get your chest up to do the cart triple full. That, and you need to set with your arms in the beginning of the triple to get the flip and rotation you need. Now, the second thing I want you to focus on is your blocking. You got a ton of horizontal momentum and you ran into this cart triple full, but when doing the triple, you traveled a huge distance, showing me that you didn't block effectively in the triple. When you do a good cart triple full, you don't travel that much when you do the triple, but you might travel a little bit in the cart. You take that horizontal momentum from your setup, i.e. the cartwheel, and then you change it into vertical momentum and twisting momentum in your set. Focus on those and you'll have a lot easier of a time doing the cart triple full, which you could easily land. Our third clip is from Mariano, and he's looking for some tips on his gainer switch. He says he's struggling to get into the eagle position. Let's check it out. First, I want to say you're very close to the eagle already, and you have a good gainer switch technique. But there's one thing I want you to focus on. You're slightly under-rotated when you do the gainer switch, and that's why your chest is low and you're struggling to get into the eagle position. But if you're under-rotating the end of a skill and you don't have enough flip, that means you need to set more and with more force in the beginning. So when coming out of that master scoot, push off the ground extra hard with your arms. Keep your chest a little bit more forward to block your momentum. And swing that leg extra hard between your shoulder and ear to get a ton of flipping momentum before you do the switch and move into the eagle. If you set more in the beginning, that will flip you a lot more in the end. Get your chest up so that way you'll be able to get into the eagle position. Our fourth clip is from Lucas, and he's looking for some tips on his Gumby. Let's check it out. That was the right idea. You're super close to the Gumby that you want. But instead of jumping into the trick like you did, where you leap onto your arms, I want you to kick into your Gumby, using your front swing leg and driving it back to get all the momentum that you need. If you kick into your Gumby and flow through it like a cartwheel, it'll be a much more effective setup and it'll be a lot safer. You don't need to jump into your Gumby, you should flow through it. Our fifth and final clip is from Kurt, and he sent us his very first 0-2, gainer switch swing double cork. Let's check it out. Yeah! That was a really good gainer switch swing double cork. If that was your first one, then just keep doing what you're doing. You had a huge eagle out of your gainer switch and a nice tight twist when you did your double cork. There's little things I could tell you, like set a little bit more like a gainer in the beginning of your double cork and you'll have a little bit more flip at the end. But to be perfectly honest, my big tip for you is to drill this trick. Now that you've landed your gainer switch double cork, drill it into the ground to gain consistency. Thank you guys so much for watching, and a special thank you to everybody who submitted their clips. If you want to get your clips featured on the next student of the community, direct message them to me at Mastering Tricking on Instagram. Thank you guys again, and have a lovely day.